Page, Arizona is a town founded in 1957 to build a dam and supply the Southwest with water and electricity, and Lake Powell is their lifeline.
I don't see it getting better.
In Lake Powell,
it's just getting worse.
They're dragging kayaks on concrete. Because at this ramp, the nearest parking lot is a football field away from the water.
This is why they can't launch boats. All of this would be underwater last year, all of it.
Power boats can launch at Lake Powell, but not at this ramp. Keegan Murphy from Hidden Canyon Kayak says just putting a small boat in the water is a challenge.
If the water drops another 5 feet, you can see the rock ledge right there.
Yeah.
We won't be able to do tours anymore unless you run with your kayak and you jump on it. Because after that ledge is about a 25-foot drop.
You could do kayaking, it would just be very dangerous.
Most people wouldn't be able to do it.
The lake level may be down, but the houseboat business is booming. At Wahweap Marina, these houseboats are already in the water. When the water level drops, the docks are lowered too. 4 million people visited the area in 2019, and during our stay, most of the boat rentals were sold out.
Plenty of water in our lake, and we are ready to go.
Judy Franz is the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce in Page, Arizona. Are you concerned about the drought?
No, there's 450 feet of water in there. Yes, we've had some issues with our ramps, we know that, but they are working on that.
Franz says despite the drought, Page is open for business and the tourists are back. To help support their tourism, Page, Arizona has a beautiful golf course, but we're told these lush fairways are kept green using recycled water. Page was founded in 1957 to support the construction of the Glen Canyon Dam, and since then, 18 hotels and 28 restaurants have followed.
We're always hopeful here. That's the thing, is that we never ever get negative in Page.
The lake is changing almost every day. In fact, that little island over there, last year at this time, would have been 40 feet underwater. A lowering water level has also uncovered several shipwrecks for visitors to explore and more.
What people don't realize is with the water going down, we have unbelievable beaches now that never were there. So all of a sudden, there's all these beaches. It's gorgeous. People are going, oh my gosh, there's stuff that we've not seen for years.
As beautiful as it is, Lake Powell wasn't filled in the 1960s for tourism.
30 million people downstream are relying on this water.
Brian Hill is the general manager of Page Utility Enterprises.
The lake being really low is having an economic impact.
Even if Lake Powell and tourism suffer, Hill isn't worried about Page running out of water.
If you could picture a bathtub in your bathroom, we'd get like a teaspoon, maybe a half a teaspoon out of that bathtub. So even though we're watching this bathtub go way down, we believe that we're always going to be able to get our half a teaspoon out of this thing. But what's disturbing is the 30-some million people down below us here that are relying on this.
If Lake Powell dried up, what would happen to Page?
It would kill probably 50 to 60% of the businesses in town.
For those living below Lake Powell, being mindful of every drop won't just save water, but possibly a town.
Take quick showers. I don't know, don't water your lawn as much. You know, just use your water for what you need it for.
When you do visit Lake Powell, promise me you won't forget your bathing suit. At Lake Powell, Jeff Severly. Woo! That feels wonderful.